Cold match this afternoon, the Hereford manager Pete Beadle. Your reactions to that defeat today?
Hugely disappointing. Certainly not good enough to the standards that we've set. One of them things we've got to learn from is back-to-back defeats, which doesn't happen very often. I don't think it's ever happened, for a long time now. But it was more the players do care, but it did look lacklustre. I think we huffed and puffed and couldn't quite seem to get anything going. And again, one long ball down the middle, first minute in the game, and we're one down. Second goal, another set piece, and then we're having to chase the game a little bit. And obviously there was always that chance at 2-1 with 10 minutes to go that they were going to break away, which they ended up doing. So it was the risk we had to take. But I can understand people's disappointments, because it wasn't, as a performance, it wasn't good enough.
But if you look at the stats, it says you had vast majority of the game,
same as
vast majority of the corners, but you didn't take your chances.
Same as last week. So what can we do about it? All we can do is keep doing what we're doing. We wasn't as slick as we were last week. I thought we were better last week in possession of the ball. So it was difficult conditions, but that's no excuse. We don't make excuses. So it just wasn't good enough. And that, like I said, we've, outside of the first goal, and then the shot that Martin saved for the corner that led to the second goal, and then the third goal, Martin's had 4 attempts on goal. We've had umpteen crosses into the box, but the keeper's only had to make 2 real saves, one from Jimmy and one from Billy towards the end there. So that's one part of it we need to be better at.
Because at half-time you were a goal down, you made the tactical changes, you threw on extra players up front to take the game to the opposition, and you got the reward for it.
We made the change and we scored within 30 seconds of that, but that wasn't because of the change, that was because of someone decided to put their head on the ball. So we did that and we got back in the game, and then it felt to me like we tried to chase the game at 1-1 and we didn't need to. We had half an hour to go, we had plenty of time to win the game, but we chased it. We'd have ourselves 2v2 at the back, and the lads got half a yard and got a shot off. Horses tipped it over and they've scored from the corner again. An unmarked lad at the back stick for a corner. So, like I said, players have responsibilities and roles from set pieces, and we need to be better at it because it's costing us.
You even said that Hereford would lose a 10-point gap in such a short period of time, but that's the reality now.
With 3 points for a win, it doesn't take 10 points is nothing these days. It isn't a lot. We got the games in hand, which is obviously a bonus, but we don't want the games in hand. We want the points on the board. And like I said, we've played the last 2 Saturdays. We've played 2 decent sides. I think obviously we had Kings Lynn last week, who were second, and these were. Although we beat these comfortably at home, on that day they gave us a few problems as well. So because they're youthful, they're a good sized team, they're mobile, so they're a handful. And like I said, and today they deserve their win, that's for sure.
But it really puts the emphasis on now and importance now the next 3 home games, doesn't it?
Of course it does, but every game's important when you play for a club like this. This is a big club, and people need to step up to the plate. Players included, myself included, the staff included, the supporters included. We all need to stick together and be as one, and we need to push forward. And we've had some great success over the last 2 years. We're top of the league at the moment, I think by a point still now. If everyone else has won, we're probably still clear by a point with 2 games in hand. So all is not lost. It's not like we're not fighting relegation. We have no God-given right to be champions every year. We have to earn it. And so far, we've had, we're a point clear with 10 games to go. We're games in hand. We've had 2 great runs in the FA Cup and FA Trophy, and it's not over yet. So we just need to be compact as a unit. We need to be everyone pushing for the same direction. I totally understand the fans' feelings after today. I felt the same way. The players are disappointed as well. My frustration overspilt a bit having to go back, because at the end of the day they think we don't care, and we do care more than anybody. So we do care. And like I said, and we need them. They're our 13th man. We need them to stick with us and stay with us, and we'll regroup and we'll bounce back on Tuesday.
What's the latest with James Bowen and Ryan Green?
James Bowen was ill, rang up this morning, said he wasn't well. Ryan's still not quite there with this knock on his knee, so he's still not quite there yet.
And pitch conditions at Edgar Street, what's it going to be? Is it likely to be on straight away on Tuesday?
I don't know, I haven't checked the forecast. I don't know, yeah, hopefully. The pitch is in good condition, and like I said, Ben will look after it, make sure it's ready, provided we don't have too much snow. So like I said, I'm sure we've got to roll our sleeves up, and we've got to have our have our supporters come and get right behind the boys, because, like I said, in times of trouble, we all need to stick together and be even tighter as a group. So we just need that. And like I said, the boys have been fantastic up till today. I think today was the first time last week we were at it, but we didn't quite get the result we wanted. This week we didn't seem to be quite at it, and we didn't get the result we wanted either today. So, like I said, but now it's time to roll our sleeves up, and it'll show what people are all about.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Thank you.